We are here with Shelbie Williams, a sophomore women's track and field athlete out of Pekin, Iowa. Shelbie, appreciate you coming in.
Thanks.
We're at a time crunch here. She has to go to class, so that student-athlete thing, kind of important to do the student part. So she has picked out her 16 questions for the Statesmen 16, and we'll get to that in a second. But first, we're going to talk a little bit about track and field here, Shelbie. You guys finally had a good day.
Yeah.
Finally had some weather that cooperated a little bit over at the very interestingly named Central Weather Saver Invitational. But you won the shot put. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Right there in the midst of hopefully qualifying for nationals very soon. So let's talk about yesterday a little bit and just kind of overall where the season's at. But talk about yesterday first.
So yesterday I actually did PR in both of my other events, hammer and discus.
Good.
So I feel like I'm doing better in those. And then shot put, I've just been working to get to 13 feet.
13 meters.
Yeah, 13 meters,
right.
not bad. So it's just been trying to get to the 13 meters and just getting everything to where I can continuously throw 13.
Right.
So.
Is that just, okay, are you a spinner or are you...
I glide.
You glider?
I glide, yeah.
So what's it going to take to just get that extra foot and a half, whatever it is?
Just continue to lift, and then I have a tendency to pause after I get ready to throw.
Okay.
Like right before I throw, I pause, and I gotta get out of pausing and like continue to just throw
just run through the full routine. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously. What is your favorite event? I mean, I'm guessing it's shot put because that's the one that you succeed in the most.
But I started to like hammer a lot because I finally am getting the understanding of how to throw. But shot put is still my top favorite.
Right.
So,
but you have the most experience with that. Whereas hammer, you didn't get to throw that in high school or anything.
No.
How much did you throw discus in high school?
2 years.
2 years. So just getting that used to that one as well. But let's recap the indoor season a little bit as well since we got you here. Talk about this season. I know you had a lot of top fives. You were in the mix a lot in individual meets and such like that. Coming off a redshirt year, how do you feel like everything went?
I feel like everything went as you expect. Like you come off of. I also was injured, so when you're injured, you have to come back from being injured. So getting my shoulder back to where it needed to be, and then just getting back into everything again. It's just kind of hard, but I had a lot of fun. I have great teammates that are very supportive. My old roommate is actually the one that's super supportive. She always makes sure I do everything.
Gotcha.
And then it's just trying to get back into the swing of things.
Right. You guys have a really nice throwing group right now. I mean, you've got I'm talking both teams here, but Derek Robinson at the top there. Even going back to last year with Derek said, and a lot of new kids here. Where you're talking you and I guess Becky's now a junior. But Elena being a sophomore as well. I mean, you guys have grown up together and figured it out together and all that. How important is it for you in an individual sport to have that support system?
For me it's a big thing because in high school that was peaking. You're a family, you support everyone. I'd have runners running over and saying, "Go Shelby," when I'm throwing. Then they have to go and warm up. But they'd come over and support me. We have runners here at Penn, same thing. They'll try to support you as much as they can, but they're kind of
well, yeah, they got to get ready for
and
their own stuff too.
And the throwers are always a distance, we're always away from them, so it's hard for them to communicate. But then having the throwers there, you have people yelling for you. You don't even know who it is, and then you look when you're done. You go say who was yelling, and then say we all were, and then it's just it's a nice. I like having the family feeling.
Awesome, very cool. All right, well. Again, as this spring and winter has been so wild, you guys are supposed to be up at Mount Mercy next weekend, and weather looks like it's finally going to start turning the corner. So best of luck next Saturday at Mount Mercy as you continue moving forward. But we're going to get into this stuff because I know, again, you have to go to class, you got a test. So we're going to rip through all this. But, okay, she's picked her 16. She's ready to go. Shelbie Williams, what is your nickname?
It depends on who you talk to. My nickname is Shelbs. It is Hill, and mostly just Shelbs, but sometimes people call me Hill. It just depends on
I'm guessing you've had these for a while. This isn't something that just came up this year.
No, actually, Hill was last year. It's for my sorority, so it's just kind of something that I'm not gonna say, but
right, gotcha.
That's just one that's
we keep those sorority secrets close to the vest.
Yeah,
definitely. All right, coming just a few, I don't say a few, 30-ish miles away. Why did you choose William Penn?
I chose William Penn for 2 reasons. One, I am a family person. I love staying close to my family. And then 2, I heard they had an amazing track and field team, amazing education program, which I'm going into.
Right.
So, and I heard their special ed program was really, really good. So, it was either this or going to UNI, but
right.
William Penn was closer, and I loved it. I got a track scholarship. I got to do what I loved in college.
Right.
I didn't know if I would do that anywhere else. So.
Right, definitely. Very cool. I think you've already answered this, but we're gonna add a little more to it. What's your favorite thing about this track and field program?
Like I said, family. That's my favorite thing. But also just having Coach Friesen and all the other coaches act like they want you there. You are important, and just knowing that, like, it just, I don't know. It's really just the family thing.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I think you marked this one. You did some partial marks, so I'm going to go with it. Describe Coach Friesen in one word.
Okay. Him in one word would be stubborn. So stubborn. Because he was like, if you don't do this, it's not right. And I'm like, Coach, I can't do that because of this. And
right.
He's like, do it. I'm like, okay, Coach, I'll do it.
Find a way, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you were not competing in track and field, what other sport would you like to play?
Okay, so I actually might be doing this next year. We haven't got fully decided yet,
okay.
But cheering would be one.
Cool.
So that would be a major one. And then, I don't know, probably volleyball would be the other one.
Cool. Very cool. All right. What's some advice you'd give a junior high school kid wanting to compete at the collegiate level?
Do your homework. Do your homework.
Kind of important.
That's all I'm going
right?
to say.
Yeah.
Do your homework and go to class.
That's right. Again, that student part of athlete.
Yeah.
Student athlete.
I learned hard
important.
my first semester,
yes.
so go to class.
That's right. Somebody's got to, you got to learn. You got to learn
yeah.
from your lessons, right? All right. When you have spare time, obviously really busy, but when you have spare time, what do you like doing?
I like hanging out with my sorority. I like hanging out with my friends. I like sleeping, taking naps because I'm so busy. I don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm up late doing homework, so
yeah.
I like to sleep.
Try to sneak that in every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about your biggest challenge thus far, and however you want to answer that, whatever.
I kind of had 2. One was my organization with everything, trying to balance all my stuff plus work. And then the other one is just making sure that I'm healthy. Because I've had a lot of shoulder injuries, just little things that shouldn't happen because I should be taking care of myself for that. So.
Yeah, but again, lessons you have to learn, right? For sure. Okay, if you could go back in time, what year or what time period would you travel to?
I would actually go back to 2015.
Okay.
My best friend died was killed in a car crash in 2015. I would go back and hang out with her more.
Okay. Cool.
It's just kind of a touchy subject, so and it was like right before my first track meet too, so like that's like a big area to where I'd like to go back. But other than that, just to have more fun in high school because I miss the memories.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. 3-part question. What's your favorite time of the day? What's your favorite day of the week? And favorite month of the year or time of the year?
August is my favorite month. That's my birthday.
All right.
Friday because I'm done with school.
Right.
And then. Probably nighttime because I hate mornings.
Yeah,
but,
I hear you.
I don't know. Probably more nighttime because I'm more friendly at night because I'm not as tired and cranky.
Right.
So.
I hear you. Okay, if you could learn to do anything you can't currently do, what would it be?
Speak fluent Spanish.
Okay.
Because
you probably know a few though.
Yeah, that or sign language because
Gotcha.
my best friend, her parents are deaf, so I like to learn more about that.
Sure, definitely, cool. All right, if there's something you learned last week, which hopefully you're constantly learning something, but what's something that you learned just this past week or recently?
I've learned that you can't always trust people, especially when you're in a class and people are like, "Hey, let's do this." They normally switch it back on you, so it's kind of like have your own project on the side.
Right.
But
be prepared just in case.
pretty much.
Yes. All right. Who's been the most influential person in your life?
I actually do have 2 people. My mom has been a very big influence on my life because she's always like, you are doing good, she just always encourages me.
Right.
And my brother, he is actually coming here next year to play track and field and do football.
Cool.
So he's just a major supporter. He got Athlete of the Week this week, and it just keeps wanting me to push forward. Like, hey, he's doing good. I'm going to
nice
do
little
good.
sibling rivalry there. That hey, you know what? You just had Athlete of the Week. I need to get Athlete of the Week.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 3 dogs and a fish.
All right.
So I have a boxer. His name's Samson. A poodle Chihuahua mix who's been with me for 16 years. Wow. Her name is Sassy. And then we found my brother's dog. We found her at a junkyard. Oh. And so she's kind of like a rescue dog. Right. We don't know what she is, but her name's Annabelle. Okay. And then I don't know what our fish's name is.
It's just a fish.
It's just a fish.
Hey fish.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. 2-part question. What's one activity that absolutely terrifies you, and how much money would it take for you to do it?
Okay, one that absolutely terrifies me. Probably bungee jumping.
I hear you.
And I would never bungee jump. No money in the world can make me bungee jump.
Yeah. I've never done that either. Yeah, I'm not sure if I could. All right, last but not least, if money were no object and you couldn't be a professional athlete, what's your dream job?
To be a teacher. And
okay.
with everything. Yeah, with like special ed and everything, just having a great job with it.
You're chasing your dream then.
Yeah.
So there you go. Well, very cool. Shelbie Williams, thank you so much for coming in. Great talking with you a little bit more. Best of luck on your tests. Best of luck the rest of the season, and we'll be tracking you. StatesmenAthletics.com for all of your William Penn athletics news. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.